ID and class selectors. ID and class selectors mainly used for applying CSS on one or more than two HTML elements at a time. We can apply CSS on any HTML elements by using these two selectors, ID and class. Main advantages are code reusability and ID and class no need to write again and again. Here we have the syntax for ID. It is used to specify a style for a single unique element. To represent ID, you can use the symbol hash. This is the syntax, hash followed by ID name, then flower bracket opened. After that you need to write the code for para 1. So we can illustrate this with an example. So HTML, you need to open the body, close it, then by using style tag we can write the ID selector hash followed by, here we give the name sender for ID. Then after that you need to open a flower bracket, then text align sender, close the bracket, close the styles tag, then ID declaration of ID is done. Now you need to call this ID in your HTML document. H1 ID as inline equal to, we need to call this ID sender here, then close, then write the content to display under heading 1. This is heading, or this is ID selector, ID selector, then close the heading 1, then one more thing, we can write a para P, the same ID sender, then you need to write the code ID selector is used to style unique element of your page, then close the para, then a body can be cut to here, then file, save as, can be saved as HTML file. ID selector, save. So this example shows h1 that heading is aligned in center. We can run it. See, something went wrong. This is ID selector. ID is used to style unique element for a page. Style, you can write here type equal to text bar CSS, then save. Sorry, main mistake is we have written here TEXT, text alignment. Run it. So this is about ID selector. You can align the text using this ID selector. This is user defined. We can define any element in HTML. Now another topic, class selector. It is similar to ID selector. Difference is that instead of hash we use dot sign. Instead of hash we use dot sign. See, sender dot sign, text align sender. You can add HTML elements with the same class. The class selector uses the HTML class attribute and it's defined with the dot sign. In the previous example, we can edit. Instead of dot we put, instead of hash we put dot, then file, save as class selector, save, then run it. Something went wrong. This is class selector. File, save. What is the problem? So here we need to one more thing. Here you need to put class as attribute, file, save, run. So this is done. One thing you need to remember, here you need to put dot symbol. Also you need to put attribute as class for class. For ID you need to put here ID. So this is about ID and class selector. Thank you.